Gourmet Holiday, or In the Kitchen with David featuring gourmet holiday food items, all Christmas in July sale priced. And this is from Beatrice Bakery in Beatrice, Nebraska. 2 pounds of Grandma's fruitcake. Now, I promised you a little story. The first time I ever presented this item, Marie Louise Ludwig is the guest. You're going to meet her in a moment. And I remember this was pre-pandemic, and I was in the back hallway, and I walked up to Marie, and I said, Marie Louise, and I said, Marie, have I done something to make you angry? And she looked horrified, and she said, heavens no, what do you mean? And I said, why in the world would you ask me to sell fruitcake? I have never in my life tasted fruitcake that was any good. And all the color ran out of her face. She said, please just try this fruitcake. It is different than any fruitcake I've ever had in my life. There's no orange peel. There's no citrus in this. She said it is full, 67% full of nuts and fruit. And it's baked with brandy, rum, and bourbon, which all burns off in the baking process. And I said, okay, I'll try it. I love Marie Louise. I thought, okay, I'll give this a go. I went on the air. We told the story. I took a bite of this fruitcake, and it blew me away. I'd never had fruitcake so good. So crunchy, so wonderful, so full of great flavor, and so chewy at the same time. These cakes are baked, and then they have to sit for 6 months. Now, we did not get in the quantity we had hoped to get in. 6 weeks, I should say, 6 weeks. But we did not get in the quantity we had hoped to get in because it just takes so long to produce these cakes. So what we have for you today is either your choice of the original, which is what I tasted the first time, or the same with the addition of chocolate. We've taken over 15,500 orders. Now, this season alone, now just wrap that around your brain. We've sold 15,500 cakes this season alone, this Christmas and July season. Now, I can ship this either 10/24, 10/31, 11/7, 11/21, or 12/5. And 12/5 is very, very popular. Everybody's going after the original, but don't discount the chocolate. This is extraordinary fruitcake. The shelf life on this fruitcake is amazing. The refrigerator life is out of this world, and you're not going to believe how long it lasts in the freezer. Let's bring in Marie Louise Ludwig, the lady that made a believer out of me that, yes, you can eat fruitcake that is not just good, it is slap down delicious. Marie Louise, good to have you back.
Hello, my friend, and we love how you love this. Hand-decorated. 6 weeks to meld all of the flavors in the refrigerator. Look at this beautiful cake. At last, David, fruitcake everyone is enjoying.
Oh, I mean, I always thought that fruitcake was never really remade. It was just regifted. And so, yeah, but I think most of us always joked about that, right? So this is something amazing. Look how dense this cake is. It is full of fruits and nuts, 67% full of fruits and nuts, and not little chips and pieces, whole pieces of fruit and nuts. And then you can smell that bourbon, rum, and brandy. All of the alcohol bakes off in the baking process, but the flavor is what's left behind. 16,000 are gone now, 500 already gone in this show, and I have 700 people on the phone lines and climbing. And don't wait on October 24th. Let me just have a little bite, because you know what, Marie Louise, and you and I both know, we're trying to watch our carbohydrates, but this is worth every carbohydrate you're going to eat.
It truly is. Once you get started with those moist pieces of fruit and those crunchy nuts and that essence, of bourbon, rum, and brandy come together, you just want to sit and pick it apart.
So good.
And for all of the naysayers, David, this is what I say. Now I'm not going to try fruitcake. Well, first of all, it's because everybody says, ooh, fruitcake. But I say, okay, let's go through what's in the cake. Do you like fancy, plump, candied Michigan cherries? Yes.
Yes.
Do you like candied pineapple? I sure do. Do you like golden plump raisins and the brown raisins?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you like pecans, walnuts, and almonds?
Yep.
How about a little bourbon, rum, and brandy?
Yes,
sure
yes, and
do.
yes.
Okay, and just a little bit of cake to hold it together? Yes. You will love, please try this fruitcake, and you and I know it comes back every year to our QVC family because they love it.
I mean, gracious. I mean, you don't sell 5 of anything unless it's great. We've sold over 16,000 of these, 16,700 just this Christmas and July season. 1,200
Yeah.
in this show already. Now, if you want October 24th, I have 1,200 chocolate, $7.50 in the original. That's our most limited date. Now, December 5th is the most popular. Marie Louise, let me ask you 3 questions. If I leave this in my pantry unopened, it's safe for how long?
9 months.
Okay, if I put it in my refrigerator after I've opened it, it's safe how long?
12 months.
And if I put it in my freezer, how long is it good for?
24 months.
2 years?
Yes.
And
whose fruitcake lasts that long? Not in my house.
Well, this fruitcake is not going to last 24 minutes. I am telling you what, and Marie Louise will back me up. I did not believe that there was going to be any fruitcake that was going to be this good. I thought to myself, well, this is nice. It's fruitcake. It's traditional. It's holiday, right? And then I ate some, and I was like, wait a minute, what? I mean, when I was in high school, I worked at a drugstore, and we sold 3 fruitcakes for $5. They came in a package, and as stock clerks, if we cut too deeply into the box and cut up a fruitcake or 2, it got put in the break room, and we ate it. And it wasn't great fruitcake, but it was free, and I was poor as a church mouse, so I ate it. And so this is what it's all about. Now, you also have chocolate. Now, we have the original flavor, but we also have chocolate. Now, is the chocolate the same as the original, just with the addition of chocolate?
Yeah, well, how do you make the traditional better? You stir in deep, rich chocolate, which we know goes delicious with both fruit and fresh nuts. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Here's a little taste of the chocolate.
Here you go. I get going on this statement and I cannot stop.
Oh my word!
Yes,
it's every bit as good as the original. It's every bit as good as the OG, but it's just got chocolate in it. 17,500. We have some video of these being made, and I want you to see that because I want Marie Louise to talk to us about the 6 weeks these cakes have to sit in refrigeration.
So we're going to the heartland of America, to Beatrice, over 100 years old, where everybody is on the line. Our master bakers and decorators are hand sorting all of the nuts. They're making that beautiful artwork on the top of your cake. Our cakes are as beautiful to look at on your table as they are to eat. So they're slow baked and they're wrapped. And then this is where the magic begins. 6 weeks. That is always why we stamp a time date on, and we emphasize why you need to order, because it takes 6 weeks for all of the flavors to meld together, to marry, much like wine. You wouldn't take wine and then open it right away. You got to let everything kind of mellow, come together and say, hey, y'all, hi, how you doing?
Right.
And then the bourbon, rum, and brandy now is just an essence. But it's a lovely essence that matches perfectly with all this fruit. It keeps the cake nice and moist when you pick it apart. I have to laugh because if you take it out of the wrapper and you don't refrigerate it, by the way, it's recommended that you refrigerate, take it out of your pantry, put it in your refrigerator for several hours before slicing, because the fruit is so moist. You want to be able to get nice slices on here, but when you don't and you got to put it back together, it's so moist, the cake you can almost just put it all back together. It fits together.
Oh,
look at that. It is lovely, and I love all those cherries on the top.
I know. 2,700 of these are gone now. If you want it October 24th, I have 1,200 chocolate, $4.50 in the original. December 5th is our most popular ship week. I have 2,900 left in the chocolate and 2,900 left in the original for December 5th. I want you to see when I break this open, look at all the fruit, but there's no harsh citrus in here. There's no lemon or orange peel. So many times fruitcake is made with a heavy emphasis of lemon and orange. There's none of that in this. So you're going to come away with something that is really, really delightfully dense and chewy and crunchy and yummy and just full of all the great flavors that you're after. Don't miss out on this. 5 easy payments, free shipping and handling. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're thinking about giving this as a gift, buy 2. And here's why. Because you're going to get one home and you're going to start to taste it. And you're just going to have a little nibble because you're thinking, they won't miss much. And then
I'll just eat the cherries.
You're going to start and you're like, wait a minute, I need another slice of this. And then before you realize it, it's half gone. So that way, if you got a second one, then you can gift that one. I'm telling you, this is the best fruitcake you're ever going to put in your mouth. I mean, ever going to eat. This is from Beatrice, Nebraska, from Beatrice Bakery. After they bake these cakes, they have to refrigerate for 6 weeks minimum before they can sell them, because they want all those flavors to come together. This is something so special and so fantastic, and you are not going to be disappointed. 19,000 have now been ordered just during Christmas in July. 3,500 in this show. We have how many folks on the phone lines? Over 700 people waiting to place orders, and many of those crafty, smart foodies are ordering more than one cake, or maybe they're ordering an original and a chocolate. Lucky. So all of this comes together. 10/24 is our earliest ship week that we can ship these. Then 10/31, which is Halloween, I realize, but it's the week of 10/31. 11/7, 11/21, and 12/5. You should also be aware that this price will disappear tonight because today is the 31st of July. Marie-Louise, can you believe today is July 31st?
I know.
31st of July, end of Christmas in July at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tonight is when this price disappears. Don't miss out on this fruitcake. It is truly that special. This is something you're going to taste and you're going to be like, this is what I've been avoiding all those years? I can't believe that I avoided this all those years when it was this good. And it says it right on the box, yum. I mean, it's true. Right here it says yum because it is yum. It is really fantastic. It says welcome to the world of yum. 4,000 cakes are gone. Marie-Louise, it is always a pleasure to present this with you. It's a pleasure to present anything with you. You are an angel. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. Love your sweater that says believe.
Yes, believe. Much love to you, David, and to everybody watching.
Thanks so much. Be on the line and don't dare hang up for Beatrice Bakery Fruitcake. But Mary has another update on